When it comes to love, you can't have it all, especially women who think they can have it all today. A lot of things they want are like opposite. The more experienced you are, the more beautiful your life is, the more work you do, the more places you travel to, the more men you meet, the more picky you are, and the more vain you are, the less tolerant you are. So, what exactly are you offering your man? These things that you are getting are the opposite of what we want. Like, if your man wants a woman, these are majorly the things that he wants them for, that he wants the woman for. One, he wants to come home to softness, to warmth. He wants to come home to stability, to regular emotions, to regular expectations. He just wants to get home and be hugged, not have too many questions answered or asked, not be bothered about whether you have another goal or something. He wants you to be a nurturer of his strength, especially the high caliber of men. So, why would you want to have that kind of life and you expect to get a man who's at the top? A man at the top has the pick of the litter, like he can choose anybody. So, why would he go for a woman who is like a man in the sense that as he's going up, she's trying to go up too? It's just like a friendship. There's no need or there's no reason to be married to that kind of woman. You could just be friends with them. We have friends that offer that's what you offer, probably better than you. You have someone to talk to. Okay, yeah, maybe sometimes you're not that reliable. So what exactly do you want to offer that is different? What he wants is when he wants it, wants you in bed. When he wants it, he wants you to cook. When he wants you to hug him. I know you could get a chef, but then he needs someone who loves him to cook for him. So the idea that you can be up as a woman and have a man that is equally up as you, although it happens, but then it's not that realistic. A lot of men, if I'm even at this stage, the rate at which I work and everything, I don't need to have a partner who is working at my pace. I need a partner who is waiting on me and not just waiting on me, although she could have her hobbies, she could have things she does, but they should not take her too far away from the house. Yeah. You could I would prefer her to have like an online job, hobbies that are like closer to home, not things that take her away from home. Why do I want to go home? The reason why I want to be in a relationship is because I don't want to go home to an empty house. So why would I go home to an empty house when I have a partner? That's the point of having a partner. So you traveling up and down, doing whatever, having calls, meetings, and having so many tastes and interests, sophisticated tastes, you being so materialistic. It's not what I want. Your focus is not me at all. Your focus is you. And you expect your focus to be you and for me to keep showing up for you, but you won't show up for me in the way I want you to show up for me. Nah. And how do you want me to show up for you? You probably want me to fund your lifestyle. Probably want me to help you in your business. And you're stressed in your business. You don't know how to manage it as much as I manage my own. You You want to talk about your coworkers, complain up and down and everything. While I'm going through the same thing, I try to be stoic because when I complain to you, you probably don't listen and you see me as weak. So in the end, I'm just doing more and you are doing less because you are trying to compete in a space you're not supposed to be competing. It's supposed to be natural, but you're over there trying to be the wear the pants and be exposed. So if I was going to choose a wife, I would choose someone who is very conservative, very not too like I want to try everything because everything you want to try is also a corrupt world. Like the civilized world you're talking about, the materialistic world, it's all based on corruption. It's all a mess. It's all a fabricated world that is making you more of a mad person and not a human being. You're just becoming enraged. No, you're becoming crazed by the confusion, by the distraction. You're not a reliable person. You're not a solid person. You're just this, that, whatever trend is going up and down. So how can you be? You're not even a consistent. You're not. You can't rely on yourself. You're not consistent to yourself. You're not consistent to your needs, with your core values. So how will you show up in a relationship? So a lot of women today are not marriage material. They're not even human material. They're not just women, men. A lot of people are not. They are just. They have become robots, like cyborgs. They are not. They're just parts consumerism, parts 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 human. They're just based on eat, consume, 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 compete, compete, compete. So it's all a mess. So how will they show up for the relationship when they don't show up for themselves? Friendships suffer, many things suffer. So you thinking you can find a decent woman that is very driven, a decent person who is very driven and very materialistic, you are not really being frank enough because a lot of women, a lot of people in that scenario are not okay. A lot of them are. Do you know how many women are on antidepressants right now? It's rising. The women are now probably drinking more than men. I think I heard something like that. So people are not okay. This world of we are just a lot of us are just pretending. So I don't when I'm looking for someone to date, I don't go out to go and look for someone who's very engaged in the world and everything. Although she looks like she's doing well, I know that the personal people in her life are going to suffer because she's not going to show up consistently for them. Although her life looks awesome, traveling to all these places, it's all usually a mess. They're usually up there, they're usually something else. So when I'm looking for someone, I look for people who don't like to go out at all. Like I love introverts. I love people who like where do you want to go to? Anywhere you want to start going, like if your girl is already thinking about, oh, I like to go out, I like to go out, then she's already gone. Like most of the time, she's too gone. She's just a mess, and she doesn't know it. Like she's always exposed to different guys, always exposed to different options. So that mindset of just being exposed to different options, it's hard to find satisfaction and to just have consistent traits. Like even to chat up with people like that consistently, you have to do a lot just to have a consistent text back with people who just like to go out. So you have too many contacts, always meeting people. Nah. So I love introverts. I love women who want to be wives. Like that's their first priority. There are people who actually want to be wives. They want to be homemakers. They don't have much like they don't have much thoughts about doing things outside the home. Like they're not thinking about such because it doesn't interest them. There are people like you don't have to force that agenda on them. So they just want to be at home, cook nice meals. They don't want to buy too many things. They don't want to buy too many skincare products. They don't want to buy too many products. All those things are even like most of them are fake. They're just taking your money. So people are just obsessed with all these things. They are gone, and that's like majority of women in this capitalist world. So They are just like um they want to be happy with their lover and their family. So there are people like that. But most people are already gone and they don't see that. They don't know they're not normal. But they are shoving antidepressants and shoving all kind of things in their body systems. And it's not just women, it's also men too. A lot of men are leading their homes like crazy, like rubbish in a crazy way. So because they are not normal too. They're too so you need that desire to create a family, to value in like relationships, not just independence. A lot of people are hyper fixated on independence and they're like, oh, I want my own free space. I want it. And in the end, they just replace that thing with materialism and confusion. It's not really fulfilling. At the end of the day, they'll go home and they'll be sad at night and they come back again in the morning and try to fight it again. It's more of a struggle than when you have someone by your side, people by your side who are rooting for you. So you need people who are interested in things like that. Like that's the main goal. The main goal is not to be out there, show their name, do this, do something out there, something external. When you're always seeking for something external, you're unlikely to be stable and reliable. So a lot of women who are their major influences are external influences. They don't seek things that are fulfilling inside, like meditation, like cooking, their hobbies that doesn't take them out too much. Yeah, always seeking things to complete them. So how will you ever make a dent in their life when they have so many things they are depending on? It's just usually a mess. I find it hard to be consistent with people. I went out a lot. So I went to salsa events, I went karaoke, and to find just one person that takes back and it's cool and it's normal and it talks and they don't have crazy expectations, it's hard. But the moment I step into spaces where people don't do that kind of thing much, like maybe by chance I just meet someone like strolling or something like that, and it's a luck. It's by luck that I meet them because most of the time they're in their house. Those are the kind of people that I don't have to do much chasing because they are also their life is not as exciting, so exciting that so many things is competing, and your message to them is just like the least on the priority. They have space. They have created enough space in their life and enough calmness in their life to be able to welcome or prepare themselves for curiosity when it comes to men, when it comes to knowing someone else, and they don't see your message as just one of the many messages. So that balances things out, and it has I've been able to be more successful with people like that, and it's less of a stress. Even when you get people who are always outside and who have so many things that they're doing, it's usually after getting them and doing everything you can get them, you still have to keep on doing everything you can to maintain their interest. And just like nobody should be subjected to that kind of relationship where you're always trying and trying. So a lot of people who think they're ready for a relationship, they are not. First of all, clarify, simplify your life and make things simpler. Make space. Don't have too many exciting things in your life, too many distractions. Simplify your life. Become less materialistic and value relationship. Put it as top, like part of the top things on your list. Then it will come. But once you place everything else over and you're like, oh, I'm lonely, and you just wake up one day, oh, I'm lonely, I don't know why. This is why. You prioritize too much noise in your life. Reduce that.